All right, right now I would like to teach you a little bit about our new feature called Live Show. So this button here will take you to the layout, and this is to help you track information from live events, whether it be a show or a club or a recording session, whatever it is that you want to track for your artist or for your author. Example, we're going to use Jack Melody for a sample data. So I want you to go up, if you're following along with me, click Live Show, and that will take you to this to this record here. You'll see we've got a record in here, live at Carnegie. It's just one date. It's the 11th of November, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. approximately. It's a concert in the round. This automatically will enter here, this information modified. If you go back in and someone modifies it, you'll know who did it. This keeps track of, you're the administrator, the person, the owner of the software would be the admin, administrator. And if you have other users, they'd have different names here. Gives you notes, pick up at the hotel at 4 p.m. for sound check, concert hall. So we'll go through and do one, and then you put in the cost, the amount you make for the concert, and maybe the cost for the concert would be right below that. It lets you know the profit. And this is the date when the contract was signed. So given that, we'll enter a new one. Up here at the top, it just brings in the same information that you've already entered. You don't have to enter anything new here. It has the name of the contact and the name of the company. The category 1 and category 2 comes in. You have a phone number and an email address in case you need it, and print button. The find button will just take you to a blank screen, so you could either find a person or a venue, etc. It'll give you a blank screen so you could click in any of the fields and get information. So let's enter one. Okay. We'll call this recording session, even though this could be considered live taping. This is going to be at noon, so let's do 12. And it'll be over at 5 p.m., let's say. So you type that in, press your tab key. It's going to be at the studios. We'll just call it a session. Filming live session for John A, for example. Okay, then you can put in notes here. Both these fields, you can add as much data as you want. It goes on forever. It's a scrolling box. Thousands and thousands of pages. If you need them, just type until you're done typing. So here we could put up, be there early to tune. Guitars will be there, for example. This is notes that you could print out and give to your artist or your author. So you're acting as the manager, for example, or the booking agent, or you're setting up his schedule. So this is for events that he does. You can put the costs in. Let's say he's going to be getting $2,000. And his cost is going to be $120 for transportation. And there's the profit. Now the deal was signed whenever. You click the date. This little dash button is a delete button in case you want to delete one of these old data. You can keep them in there. It'll keep as many as you want in there. It can go back for years, so you can scroll through here. It'll keep the latest one at the top based on date. I mean, it kept this one second because it's sorting by date. But if this were the 12th, for example, it would put it at the top. So that way the latest things are coming up at the top. So from here, we might completed task. We've got interest. We got a contract signed. We know what the venue is. Travel arrangements have been made. Lodging. This has not been done. We haven't contacted fans. Equipment's been set up. Rehearsals done, etc. Have not been paid yet. You can click other if you need to enter anything else. But that gives you an idea. You can track the data here this way. If you want to print out a report, you look at the date and you go, okay, where do I want to print it? I want to print it out. Basically, I'm looking all through this file and I want to print out all my dates for today. But if you want to make a date range, like between so-and-so date, you can put 3 dots between 2 dates like this. To make it quick, I'm just going to hit the Command dash keyboard command, which is the current date. So it'll put the date in there. And then you could find all live show event lists for that date. So in order to do that, you come up to the continue button. You can also hit your enter button on your keyboard. Click that, and it's going to print out a report for Jack Melody that you can fax to them or attach to an email. You could create a PDF on your hard drive, for example. When it's got all the data in there that you have, the amounts, so they can track what they're making. It's what to expect to pick up a check, etc. If you want them to pick up a check, you could put that in the notes. Say, be sure to pick up your check from so-and-so. And then you've got all this helpful information for your artist. Then click continue, and you have a choice for a PDF or a print. So let's do a test PDF document. Done. It's on your hard drive. Now when you go to do an email, you could attach that PDF file to the document. So that's how our live show works. To get back to the people data entry, just click people or details, and that'll take you back to the main data entry screen for this person. It's that easy. That's our new live event. Hope that's helpful.